A lot of games nowadays fall into the category of interactive movies. They have hours worth of cutscenes, story exposition of cutscene, category of interact. Of course, there are some outliers, games that give so little information, it feels like you're being abandoned at birth. But what if I told you that there was a game with an alright story, but crisp and fun gameplay? You wouldn't be impressed. There's like 500 games that fit into that category. But I need to make a video, so allow me to present to you my friend Pedro. My friend Pedro is a parkour shooter developed by Dead Toast Entertainment and published by Devolver Digital in 2019. It places you in the body of the average ketamine addict, waking up in a dungeon surrounded by men and meat. By the way, you're being guided by a banana. His name is Pedro. I wonder why. We don't really remember anything, so we're going to have to trust the floating potassium. He guides us and teaches us about the basic mechanics of movement, like jumping and wall jumping. A little further ahead, we find an unsecured, fully loaded pistol. It came to us in a dream, bestowed upon us by the founding fathers. Good thing too, because we use it to shoot out a vent and learn how to roll. Pedro Banana III informs us that we've woken up in Mitch the Butcher's facility, which is actually a front for smuggling unlicensed firearms. Mitch walks away to deal with some complications, something about our customer buying the cheapest shotgun and a single shell. He leaves one of his grunts behind, and we engage in fruitful dialogue. We came to an understanding, sorted out our differences. I'm joking, I gunned him down in cold blood, and now we have to make our way out of here. Now we talk about the combat. It's the bread and bananas of this game. To get the highest scores on individual levels, you need to do some crazy stuff, like chaining kills to rack up multipliers, and backflip kills, skateboard kills, swinging kills, explosive kills, ricochet kills, split kills, smashing through windows, pan ricochet kills, motorcycle kills, and falling kills. Some of these, like split kills, require particular weapons. More specifically, dual weapons, like dual pistols and SMGs. Speaking of the weapons, you have a single pistol and dual pistols. Both of these two options have infinite ammo, allowing you to take hundreds of rounds and various weapons up to your hotel room to shoot random people below for no known reasons. Ahaha. These weapons will be your workhorses for the majority of the game, while you save ammunition for harder segments. Single and dual SMGs. You may hit something with this weapon. Good DPS at medium range, but you burn through ammunition incredibly quickly. Shotgun. Due to the way projectiles work in this game, the shotgun is amazing at close range and good at long range firefights too. It's OP, which is why you carry so little ammo for it relative to other weapons. Assault rifle / grenade launcher. It's an assault rifle. You know what to do. Massive PSA for the grenade launcher. The projectile explodes on contact with anything. It will not ricochet, just blow up in your face. Second PSA. Despite how large the grates are on some surfaces, if you can wall jump off it, it's a solid surface for the grenade. I learned this in a bombastic manner. Sniper rifle. It's a one-hit kill to everything, except when it's not. Why, you may ask? I don't actually know. I just assume it has something to do with what the enemy is wearing. Maybe helmets add more defense. So what makes this a good game? Good enough to make a video about it. It's the gimmicks. Now when you hear about gimmicks in most games, people's minds drift towards poorly fleshed out concepts in many games. But my friend Pedro is different. Dare I even say special? No short bus. The gimmicks in this game make every segment feel fresh. Getting tired of room-to-room combat? There's a swinging section, there's a skateboard section, a motorcycle segment. At a certain point, you fight a mech, and in another, fall out of the sky fighting guys on your way down. This is 9/11 if it was dope and not a national tragedy. The base mechanics are nothing to scoff at either. Pressing W allows you to spin and dodge bullets at the cost of your accuracy. Fun fact, if you spam W and keep blasting, you will kill everything on the same level as you, while taking minimal damage. You can also press shift to slow down time and get those sweet split kills and plan future combos. You can stay in slow-mo if you deal damage. Some guns extend slow-mo more than others. This has interesting effects in the final fight, as high fire rate weapons are essentially necessary if you suffer from a skill issue, like me. Time for some criticism. The swordsmen aren't threats, like at all. They do alright damage, but move way too slow. I also hate the platforming segments. Not because they're bad or anything, it's just that they are way less forgiving than the previous segments, with some parts being an instant death upon failure. This also might be my fault since I'm addicted to playing games on mouse and keyboard. When I try and fine-tune my landings, I keep fall maxing. Also, bro, I'm not sharing this on Twitter. Why is this an option after every level? Side note, this game's comedy exists. I chuckled at some of it, like the internet being a series of tubes, and the enemies in the dream level being labeled as haters, which is just so how do you do my fellow kids, I can't help but laugh. Now, the story. We lost our memory and proceeded to kill Mitch the Butcher, who was an arms dealer. We then stumble upon Denny, who is the leader of the National Bounty Hunter Association. After that, we fight our way through the internet to fight Ophelia, who's apparently the chief of censorship. After ending a lot of people for just being in the way, we learned that we knocked ourselves out and erased our own mind so we could kill our evil family members. We're guided along the way by Pedro, who is, I guess, a manifestation of our previous selves. Pedro has one final mission, to take us out. Surviving a forced Sudoku attempt, we have to beat Pedro. So we fight a banana in our mind on a walrus. Yeah, the game is so silly and over the top, I can't help but love it. So give it a try, and please get higher scores than me. My goodness, I'm so ass at this game. Anyway, see you in the next one.